Okay, bring us down, Debbie Downer. Kick off our Monday with depressing news. I know you want to.
I'm sorry. Suzanne Summers died over the weekend.
Summer's
76
officially over.
Summer
That's
is
terrible.
Oh, that is terrible. Yeah, she was a pioneer for women back in the day. She was on Three's Company, and she got fired for demanding equal pay as the men on the show. I know, and this was unheard of back then. Like women,
Men are pigs.
I know, they've always been, and they still are. But yeah, no one did that back then, and she did. This was 1981 when she stood up for herself, and she was making 30 grand each episode, which sounds like a lot. But John Ritter was making 80% more than her every single episode.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So anyway, she said it turned out to be the best thing for her because then she went on to create the Thigh Master and and an icon for women's health. Just inspiring them to be feel beautiful inside and out. And
oh yeah, totally.
She always had a happy demeanor and lovely relationship with her husband, and just everyone was super sad. But she battled breast cancer for 23 years, and
that is crazy. Yeah, she had health problems forever. But yes, you said it perfectly. What a pioneer for women. Passed away just shy of her 77th birthday, and God got good, made good on the equal pay thing. I mean, John Ritter died long before she did, so. He leveled the playing field there. He's like, oh, you want to make more than her? Well, you're going to have less time on this earth.
Well, I'll die 20 years before you then. Yeah, he was in his 50s when he died, but...
Yeah, he was way too young. They both are.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis, another one battling disease, diagnosed with aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. He stepped away from acting in March of 2022. And the latest on him, found out over the weekend. Man, this is depressing. Starts on Monday. He can no longer communicate from what we're being told. It was shared by one of his closest friends.
Oh, that's just terrible. That's terrible. Oh, that happened quick, I feel like. Right?
Yeah, he has a very progressive disease. So, I mean, it's been over a year since we actually found out about it. He was diagnosed a couple years ago. So.
Oh, okay.
What about Taylor Swift? Did you go see the movie over the weekend? Because it broke records. I know we have to talk about Taylor.
She just breaks records everything she does. But no, I did not. I did not have time.
Close to $100 million domestically at the box office. #1 concert movie ever for opening weekend. Of course, everything she does is gold. Even Travis Kelce, he's now gold. I mean, he's pure 24 karat gold. They both had a cameo appearance on Saturday Night Live. Went on 2 dates. I know way too much about this in New York City. And if you miss Saturday Night Live, their cameos are, pretty cool.
Yeah.
The thing that I want to highlight, though, from Saturday Night Live is Pete Davidson.
Oh.
I never thought I'd use the word poignant with Pete Davidson, but he was on this opening monologue. This was the first episode of Saturday Night Live post the strike. So Saturday Night Live finally back. Pete Davidson, first guest host. Obviously, he's Saturday Night Live alum. And he opened up talking about the war in Israel.
Oh,
I didn't and the
see
terrorist
this.
attacks. Oh my gosh, go watch it.
Okay.
He was like I said, poignant, and that's not a word you typically use when describing Pete Davidson. Right. He got emotional. He did a very good job in his monologue. It was fantastic.
Well, I mean, it is an emotional topic for everyone. I mean, not only Israelis and Palestinians, people around the world. I'm affected here, just here in little old Orange County, I hear about these things, and your wife too, Taylor, we're like crying every time we turn the news on. It's terrible. It's heartbreaking for both.
Well, he made the joke. He was like, obviously the person you want discussing what's going on in Israel is Pete Davidson. Everybody laughed. But then he said, but in a way, I am the right person, because when I was 7 years old, speaking for Pete Davidson, he lost his father in the 9/11 attacks.
Oh, gosh.
His father was in one of the towers, and so he was only 7 years old.
Oh.
And he went into that. I don't want to ruin it for those who want to watch it, but I'm telling you, go watch it. Google Pete Davidson Saturday Night Live opening monologue.
I'll still watch it. I'll still watch
Yeah,
it, even if you tell me what he said. But
it was so good. It was just
oh,
great.
okay,
Here we go. Here's some good news. The
okay.
Summer Olympics, we've already known this, is coming to Los Angeles. We were usually don't have traffic here in Southern California, but I think this is gonna make it a nightmare.
Okay, when is this happening?
What do
I
you How
didn't
do we
know.
make more traffic in Los Angeles? We
Right.
have the Olympics here.
It's gonna be faster to
2028.
walk than
Right.
drive.
Oh, no kidding. The Summer Olympics will be here in Los Angeles 2028, and they have added some new games. The
Oh,
International Olympic Committee has added new games to the Olympics that will, when they do take place here in the Angel City. They've added cricket.
oh, okay.
I don't know if
Interesting.
we don't play that in America.
Yeah, and I wouldn't consider that an Olympic sport, but who am I?
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't consider this one an Olympic sport as well. Flag football.
Okay.
Are we
All
having
right.
8-year-olds or drunk adults play? Like who are the athletes representing the various countries? They got to be wasted, right? This is a drinking. Like people go. I'm thinking Huntington Beach flag football. You put on the flags. You grab a Coors Light,
Oh my
and
God.
you go one Mississippi, two. But how many Mississippis is it until
That
you can rush the quarterback?
that would be hilarious. Yeah, they added some alcohol to flag football
You
for the
have to. That's
Olympics.
how the sport is played. Unless you're under the age of 10, then
Oh
you're
my
just running
goodness.
around like idiots. You watch little kids play flag football. They don't know what they're
Yeah,
doing.
it's adorable.
They're adding baseball and softball,
Okay.
lacrosse,
Okay.
and squash.
Squash. Huh. Okay.
Not familiar with squash is a fruit.
Yeah, I don't know what squash is either.
Okay. Never
Hold on.
mind.
There we go. Okay. Um, what other news do you have?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh,
This is the
yes.
last thing I want to discuss. And remember,
Uh-huh.
I said on Friday,
Uh-huh.
I was like, she's the most hated woman in the world right now. I
I
wasn't
mean,
wrong.
I don't know if she's the most hated, but why? Why now?
She just why do people keep interviewing her? She like needs the spotlight. She so desperately wants it, and she'll
Really?
do anything. She'll reveal and it's like every day there's something new about Jada Pinkett Smith and her relationship with Will Smith. Will Smith took to
Yeah.
his Instagram
Yeah.
and posted a picture of him or a video of him on the boat and said notifications off. That's it. He's getting out of town. He's not even commenting on everything that Jada
Wow.
Smith
Well,
is
no, he
revealing.
did comment finally, saying that when you're with someone for half your life, you are kind of blind to all their little nuances and needs and wants and desires. And he's like, I guess I forgot all those things. So it sounded like he was apologizing for I guess
Mm-mm.
ruining the relationship, or I don't know, something like that.
Listen, I'm just a spectator and I know nothing about any details of their personal life because it is their personal life. Although Jada Pinkett Smith is making it very public, is revealing everything and it keeps changing. And I don't know why. It's like, we don't really care. You're forcing this down our throats. Stop it. Somebody stop. Just stop. But I feel like the Fresh Prince needs our help. I feel like he's been held captive for far too long.
What? Really?
He needs to be released
No.
from the grasp of Jada Pinkett Smith. I think she keeps him locked up.
No, I
I
don't think
do.
so. I disagree.
She's brainwashed him.
No way, Jose.
Yeah, just like in Men in Black, she's like an alien. She took over Will Smith's body.
No.
I just feel like
I don't think
he needs
so.
our help. He needs to be saved.
I don't know. I disagree, but hey, it's what guys and girls do. We think differently.
Every once in a while, and we'll wrap it up there. It's just a dash for a Monday.
Yes. Bye.